There's dust on the desk and I let it stay. Little reminders of days that drifted away. The pen still rests where I left it last, beside a note from someone in the past. The curtain breeze with the open breeze, faint smell of old books and memories. A photo half faded, curled at the side. I forget the moment, but not how it felt inside. Everything's still, but nothing is gone. The echoes remain, though time has moved on. I trace the outline of what used to be on a desk full of dust and a mind full of me. The lamp flickers low like it knows too much, holding the weight of a once needed touch. The floor creaks soft when I lean too near, as if the room remembers who was here. I don't clean it up, I don't wipe it clear. Some things belong in the atmosphere, like words we never got to say, just settled quiet but never stray. Everything's still, but nothing is gone. The echoes remain, though time has moved on. I trace the outline of what used to be on a desk full of dust and a mind full of me. And maybe we're all just dust in the end, little layers of love we tried to defend. I run my hand through the silence and find that even what's faded can still stay kind. Everything's still, yet so much remains. The smallest of things still carry your name. I sit with the dust and I don't feel alone in this quiet old room that still feels like home.
The lights are out, but my mind is wide awake. Just me, the clock, and thoughts I didn't ask for.
Silence wraps around the room, shadows dancing with the moon. Cup of tea gone cold again, thoughts unravel paper thin. Streets asleep, the world on mute, even time forgets to move. Echoes hum inside my head of words I should have left unsaid. No one calls, no one speaks, only the hum of memories. They come and go like midnight rain, falling soft against the pane. I sit alone before the dawn. All the noise of day is gone. Just me and quiet, soft and wide. Nowhere to run, nothing to hide. Flicker of a passing car just reminds me where we are, in between the night and light, where everything just feels not right. Pulled above my chin, wondering where I've really been. Not just places, but in heart, drifting worlds that fell apart. Still I wait before the dawn, counting hours until they're gone. Every second still and slow, every breath I try to let go. And maybe wraps around the room, but now it feels a bit like home. I let the shadows pass me by and close my eyes without a fight. I sat alone before the dawn, but something heavy now is gone. The quiet held me, not unkind, and left a little peace behind. Before the dawn, I breathed and I stayed, and that was enough. No rush, no race, just the ticking of the wall. A folded blanket on my chair and light that barely falls. The air is warm but still the kind that lets me breathe. Nothing new and that's okay. There's quiet underneath. I used to chase the louder things to fill the quiet in my chest, but now I sip the softest piece and let the silence do the rest. A page half filled, a softened light, the scent of tea that's almost gone. I don't need more to feel alive. I've learned to float, not just hang on. I'm not broken, not undone, just softer than I used to run. The world still spins, but I stay still, and that's a kind of strength I feel. The window hums a gentle breeze, curtains slow dance just for me. No answers here, no need to ask, just this quiet honesty. No spotlight, no grand design, just space to call my own. And in this hush I slowly see how peace begins alone. I'm not broken, not undone, just softer than I used to run. The world still spins, but I stay still, and that's a kind of strength I feel. Let it be quiet, let it be small. Not every light was meant to sprawl. Some only shine when no one sees, some only bloom in gentle peace. No one watching, no one needs a show, a smile, a masterpiece. I fold into this silent song and find that I am quiet, strong. I'm not fading, I'm just calm. No rush to prove where I belong. The stillness wraps me like a song, and I am here and I am strong. I am here and I am strong. Quietly, where I belong. The world is holding its breath again, no footsteps on the morning floor. The sky's still painted navy blue, like it's forgotten when it's 4. The clock ticks off but doesn't move, the coffee waits but doesn't steam. I sit between the end and start inside a half-awakened dream. My thoughts are floating slow and wide, like papers caught in gentle wind. Too late for sleep, too soon to try the weightless hour I'm living in. The street lamp hums a quiet song, the clouds just hover, barely seen. It feels like time forgot to choose, so I remain still in between. In the stillness between, where the silence is clean. No past to regret, no future to lean, just the breath that I take and the space that I keep, while the world's in between, it's slumber and leap. The curtain stirs but says no more than what the shadows want to show. A notebook lies with nothing new, and maybe that's the way to go. The noise will come, I know it will, but now I let the hush begin to teach me how to sit and feel and not be lost, but still within. In the stillness between, where the silence is clean, no past to regret, no future to lean, just the breath that I take and the space that I keep, while the world's in between, it's slumber and leap. No alarms, no voices rise, only truth beneath the sky. Somewhere here I start to see the quiet side of being free. Then a stillness between, not quite seen, not quite seen, but it holds me so close, like the pause in a dream. Just a breath, just a beat, not ahead, not behind, but for now I am safe in the stillness I find. Hung the laundry out too late, the sky had turned, I should have known. Raindrops kissed the cotton slow and brought back something all alone. The scent of soap, the sound of rain, a quiet weight I can't explain. Your shirt still hangs a little torn, like echoes of a time well worn. Laundry and rain, memories fall, not loud, not fast, but through it all, the smallest things can still remain, like folded thoughts and summer rain. I stand beneath the awning light, watching fabric lose the fight against the drops that blur the seam between the real and what we dreamed. A thread unwinds, the line dips low, a breeze returns what I let go, but still I reach and still I feel the softness I tried not to steal. Laundry and rain, memories fall, not loud, not fast, but through it all, the smallest things can still remain, like folded thoughts and summer rain. I wring the water from the sleeves, but some of you it never leaves. The way the air still smells like then, the way it all comes back again. Laundry and rain, a quiet blend of stories that don't really end. I take them in, I hang them high, and watch them dry beneath the sky. I didn't fall, I just let go of things I tried too hard to show. No cracks, no sound, no final scene, just faded out where I had been. The sky was gray, the room was still, my thoughts built slow without a will. I didn't fight, I didn't flee, just softened into what was me. Soft collapse, no screaming pain, just drifting down like autumn rain. Not shattered glass, not broken lines, but pieces placed by gentler signs. I let the silence wrap me tight. No need to make the wrong feel right. The tears came warm but didn't sting, like water rising underneath a wing. There's beauty in the quiet fall, in letting go of holding all. The weight, the noise, the constant spin, it fades and I come back within. Soft collapse, no screaming pain, just drifting down like autumn rain. Not shattered glass, not broken lines, but pieces placed by gentler signs. It's not defeat to rest a while, to fall apart and still be mild, to sit inside the dark and breathe, and trust that light will softly weave. Soft collapse and I remain, not less of me, not marred by strain, just touched by time and shaped by air, still here, still whole, still barely there. I left the words behind that night, trapped beneath the hallway light. You looked at me like you just knew, but I couldn't give the truth to you. I smiled instead of saying more. You walked away, I closed the door, and ever since they linger here, the things I didn't say so near. They echo soft, they echo slow, in corners only I would know. The quiet words I let escape still shape the silence in their shape. I wrote them down but never sent, letters folded, time bent. Your name still rests on every page, between the lines, behind the rage. I hear your voice when no one speaks, in late night rain or floorboard creaks. I tell myself it's better so, but still there's more I wish you'd know. They echo soft, they echo slow, in corners only I would know. The quiet words I let escape still shape the silence in their shape. Maybe you felt them anyway, the weight of what I couldn't say. But silence has its sharpest sound, when hearts are full and mouths stay bound. They echo deep, they echo true, in every song that leads to you. And though I never said it right, I whisper now into the night. I turn the page, it doesn't scream. No headline twist, no shattered dream. Just one more line, a breath, a day that quietly drifts into the gray. The calendar hangs, its colors fade. Another season half portrayed. I mark the days I didn't plan, but still became exactly who I am. Pages turn, slow and kind. No need to rush what's undefined. Each line a step, each word a scar, each breath a sign of where we are. The story's mine, though none may read. It grows with every little need. Not bold, not loud, not neatly told, but wrapped in silence, soft and old. I've written less than I have felt, but time remembers where I knelt. And every blank I didn't fill still holds a kind of meaning. Still, pages turn, slow and kind. No need to rush what's undefined. Each line a step, each word a scar, each breath a sign of where we are. Some pages bend, some pages tear, but all of them still got me there. And if I ever read it through, I hope it sounds a bit like you. Pages turn and I remain, not quite the same, not quite in pain. A quiet tale I've come to earn, a softer me in every turn. I wrote it down and changed my mind. The words felt soft but not quite right, so I folded them a second time and tucked them out of morning light. The ink has faded, page turned pale, but I still know each line by trail of what I meant, but couldn't send a message lost too late to mend. Folded notes unread and true, everything I meant for you, left unsent but never gone. They hum in silence all night long. Your name still sits on every page, a little blurred but never aged. I trace the letters just to feel something that once almost was real. I never burned them, never dared. They carry more than I prepared. Each folded choice I couldn't take, each line a breath I couldn't make. Folded notes unread and true, everything I meant for you, left unsent but never gone. They hum in silence all night long. Maybe one day they'll unfold, maybe not. Some things grow old, but every word I couldn't say still lives between the night and day. Folded notes, I let them be a quiet part of a memory. You'll never read them, and that's okay. They helped me find the words Inhale slow, hold it in. Feel the silence underneath the skin. The world can wait, it's not that loud. Here beneath this breathing cloud. Exhale soft, let it go. All the things I'll never show. The clock can tick, the sky can turn, but I still have the breath I've earned. Inhale, exhale, just be still. No need to move, no need to fill. The space I hold is mine to keep. A quiet place, a deeper sleep. My thoughts arrive, then float away like distant waves that never stay. I let them pass, I let them fade, like footprints washed beneath the shade. I don't rush to understand. Not every feeling needs a plan. Some just visit, sit then leave, like autumn wind through loosened leaves. Inhale, exhale, just be still. No need to move, no need to fill. The space I hold is mine to keep. A quiet place, a deeper sleep. Even if the noise returns, even when the stillness burns, I'll return to breathe and bone and find again that I'm not alone. Inhale, exhale, like the tide, coming close, then pulling wide. I'll meet myself in every wave and let this calm become my brave. It doesn't spark, it doesn't flare, no sudden heat, no shouting air, but in my chest a quiet glow that no one sees, but I still know. I carry it through cloudy days, through silent nights and blurry haze. It hums beneath my skin so deep, while all the louder voices sleep. Small fire, steady light, not enough to blind the night, but just enough to keep me warm through every shade, through every storm. Then la da 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 da. They look for flames that rise and roar, but I have learned to ask for more, in glowing coals that softly burn, in lessons I don't need to learn. It flickers low, it bends with wind, but never lets the cold begin. A steady pulse I hold inside that tells me I'll be fine in time. Small fire, steady light, not enough to blind the night, but just enough to keep me warm through every It reached my lips, then lost its way. A breath too short to make it stay. Your eyes were waiting, soft and clear, but all I gave was silence near. I traced the words inside my as if they'd somehow understand that saying them would change the air, and I just wasn't quite prepared. I almost said it, but I stayed inside the quiet I had made, a sentence caught behind a sigh. Your shadow lingered by the door, a moment more, then not much more. If time had stretched just one more beat, maybe our lines would still repeat. I walked away, then turned again. Too late to speak, too soon for when it all dissolved into the night, like vapor fading out of sight. I almost said it, but I stayed inside the quiet I had made, a sentence caught behind a sigh. Say goodbye, and maybe silence spoke enough, but part of me still calls that bluff. I hold the words I didn't give, and wonder where they went to live. I almost said it soft and low, the truth I thought you'd want to know, but now it's just a faded note I almost sang but didn't float. No need for words, we'll just rewind the ones we've said too many times. Your coat's still hanging by the door, but we don't need it anymore. No sudden end, no sharp release, just letting go in quiet peace. We don't collapse, we don't deny, just breathe and then a soft goodbye. It's not a storm's not a fight, just dimming down the morning light. No slamming doors or crying eyes, just silence where the feeling lies. I'll leave the cup you used to take, the little things we didn't break, still sitting here, still holding space, like shadows we forgot to chase. We both can feel the fading flame, but neither one of us to blame. And It's not a storm, storm's not a fight, just dimming down the morning light. No slamming doors or crying eyes, just silence where the feeling lies. No promises to keep us near, no future plans to hold us here. Just one more look and not much more than slowly close the open door. No need to turn, no need to try. We gave it all, we said goodbye. Not loud, not cold, not torn apart, but gently walking heart from heart. The clouds drift slow beneath my feet. I watch the world from window seat. No one calls, no need to speak, just sky and thought and subtle peaks. A paper cup, a fading tune. The morning blends into the noon. The city's noise becomes a blur, and I'm not sure just where we were. Window seat, and I don't mind leaving everything behind. For now I float, I breathe, I see the world without it touching me. A stranger sleeps across the row. We share the quiet, soft and low. No questions asked, no names to keep, just passing through each other's sleep. The glass reflects a gentler face, one I don't rush, one I don't chase. Up in the sky, the weight is thin. I find more space to let me in. Window seat, and I don't mind leaving everything behind. For now I float, I breathe, I see the world without it touching me. And maybe I'll return again to crowded streets and moving plans. But up here I forget the pace and fall in love with stillness grace. Window seat, and all is white. The sky, the thought, the shift inside. No destination I must meet, just me and clouds in this window seat. The coffee's cold, I drink it still. Another morning, windowsill. Same old chair, same quiet hum. Another day, another numb. I wash the cup, I dry the plate. I mark the time, it runs so late. But nothing really moves inside, just little motions I can't hide. Empty cup, an empty sound. Pour it full, then set it down. The taste is gone, the warmth won't stay, just like the words I meant to say. turns gray, then fades to white, a whisper lost in morning light. I press repeat on yesterday and let the silence lead the way. The floor feels colder than before. I pace a line I can't ignore. It's not that I am feeling low, just floating where I used to go. Empty cup, an empty sound. Pour it full, then set it down. The taste is gone, the warmth won't stay, just like the words I meant to say. Maybe full was never meant to be the way content is spent. Maybe space is not a flaw, but room to feel the quiet raw. Empty cup, but not alone. The stillness speaks in undertone. I sip the air and breathe in slow, and somehow that's enough to know. The door is closed, the lights are low. Outside world moves, but I don't go. A blanket draped, a quiet song, and here I feel where I belong. The window hums a steady breeze. My thoughts are slow, they move with ease. No need to speak, no need to prove. The space is mine, I will not move. In a room of my own, I'm not lonely, I've grown. Where silence wraps me warm and wide, and I don't need to run or hide. The books are stacked but left unread. My coffee cold, my mind is fed by thoughts that stretch and wander free. No walls inside, just open sea. I dance a bit with creaky floors. I hum with songs behind closed doors. No audience, no steady pace, just time unfolding soft and grace. In a room of my own, I'm not lonely, I've grown. Where silence wraps me warm and wide, and I don't need to run or hide. The mirror shows an honest face, no filter, no one to replace. I meet my gaze and gently stay without the need to look away. This room is small but holds the sky. When no one's near, I still get by. I breathe with ease, I rest, I float. No anchors now, no heavy coat. Let the world keep spinning fast. Let the moments hurry past. I found a place the noise can't reach, where even stillness has a speech. It whispers low but holds me close. No need for more, no need to boast. The quiet here is not retreat, it's where my soul and calmness meet. In a room of my own, I found a softer tone. No chasing light, no climbing high, just grounded peace beneath the sky. I'm not lost, I'm not alone. I'm finally safe inside this zone. The world can knock, but I won't go. This is the calm I've come to know. The first cup wakes the morning slow. Steam curls in shapes I used to know. is soft, the world still hums, and all the rushing hasn't come. But it's the second cup I keep for thoughts I've buried quiet deep. No calendar, no screens, no sound, just breathing in while time slows down. Second cup, no need to speak, it knows the parts I rarely seek. A pause, a sip, a calm reply to all the noise I let pass by. The windows fog, the paper folds, the spoon clinks soft in ceramic bowls. No urgency, no need to move, just letting stillness gently prove that I can find a kind of peace in something warm and small release. No major shift, no big reset, just being here, not past regret. Second cup, no need to speak, it knows the parts I rarely seek. A pause, a sip, a calm reply to all the noise I let pass by. And maybe that's the way I mend, not all at once, not at the end, but bit by bit in daily grace, with quiet moments I embrace. Second cup, and I remain, not looking back, not chasing rain, just one more breath, one more delay before I step into the day. The sun slips low behind the trees, its golden threads pulled by the breeze. Shadows stretch along the wall like memories that softly fall. A warm light clings to window frames, then slowly folds without a name. No need to chase, it always goes, but leaves behind a quiet glow. In the late light I feel more of what the day was waiting for. The world turns blue, then fades to gray, and gently takes the words away. A cup untouched, a thought half formed. The sky no longer pink but warm. The edges blur, the moments slide into the night. No need to hide. This time of day, it doesn't last, but somehow holds the recent past. Not quite ending, not quite start, just long enough to feel the heart. In the late light I feel more of what the day was waiting for. The world turns blue, then fades to gray, and gently takes the words away. It never lingers, never stays, but I still wait for it each day. The softest kind of letting go is when the sky begins to slow. In the late light I learn breathe it in just here and now. It doesn't stay, but that's alright. There's peace inside the fading light. The sunlight spills across the floor, a golden line from door to drawer. The dust floats slow, it doesn't care, just dancing softly through the air. My pillow holds the shape of sleep, one morning hum so low and deep. No need to speak, no place to be, just me and time and this still tea. There's sun on the floor and quiet in me, a warmth I don't have to chase or keep. It finds its way without a sound and gently lays my worries down. The curtain sways, the kettle clicks, the rhythm of these simple tricks of light and breath and letting go, of rushing less and feeling slow. I sit and sip and time unfolds. The day begins but doesn't scold. I trace the lines the sunlight drew and find a softer point of view. There's sun on the floor and quiet in me, a warmth I don't have to chase or keep. It finds its way without a sound and gently lays my worries down. The world will call and I'll respond, but not before this peace is gone. So let me have this still bright grace before I step into the race. There's sun on the floor and it feels right to start the day with softer light. No rush to fix, no urge to try, just let the morning pass me by. There's sun on the floor and it feels right to start the day with softer light. There's a version of me you'll never see. She speaks with ease, she moves so free. She knows the lines I couldn't say and doesn't hide or walk away. She wears the words I left behind and paints the sky with peace of mind. She laughs a little louder too and dances in a softer hue. Fictional me, so far so near. She lives in echoes I still hear. Not quite gone, not really real, but made of all I long to feel. She stands in rooms I wouldn't dare and never doubts if she belongs there. Her voice is calm, her gaze is sure, and every silence she endures. She writes the songs I couldn't play still see her late at night, a flicker in the hallway light. Fictional me, so far, so near. She lives in echoes I still hear. Not quite gone, not really real, but made of all I long to feel. Maybe she's not fake at all. Maybe I'm just learning how to fall into the space she carved in me, a softer shape I'm yet to be. Fictional me, I'm close, I swear. With every breath, she's almost there. She's not a dream, she's just ahead, a version waiting to be said.